All right. What's up, guys? Good morning. Today is January 13th, 2026. Um, just bear with me as I wake up a little bit. But we're going to jump right into things here. We're going to take a look at what we got going on. Look at all kinds, or not all kinds of trades, but bro, my mind's in market recap mode. We're in live trading mode, so that means we gotta look around, see what trades we can find. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. So I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. So, um, what, like, genuinely, I'm just now hopping on the charts. I think this is kind of cool though because, like, when you look at this, just at first glance, what does this? What does this look like? To me, like, just at first glance, now I have not even got on the charts at all and looked around, but this looks like the most obvious market maker buy model I've ever seen, right? And you look at this right here is the order block. And what's this? A daily for value gap. Whoops. So, if this is a higher time frame market maker buy model, well, let's not jump into anything too fast. But I'm interested in this idea, right? I'm not jumping into anything. I'm chilling out, but one cool thing about last week is we perfectly souped the midnight open or the Monday true month. What's it called? Not true month open. True week open. I kind of want to look at true month open though. Second Sunday of the month. So yeah, I'm still waking up just a little bit, so just bear with me. And I will be getting on the charts earlier in the future. Okay, so here's our new week opening gap. And then here's the open. So this is true month open right here. So this should be interesting, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see if we get a reaction off of this or not. Once again, I'm kind of just waking up, so we're gonna get everything together in just a second. And then frame a narrative. So yeah, to me it kind of feels like we have this market maker buy model up to previous month's high, and there's not really a good change to the delivery is the weird thing. Um Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in daily 1 hour models. Right, it's given the vibes of market maker buy model. Okay. Let's bring back that new week opening gap. What's interesting is we actually have like all the true opens right here. It's not common that you'll see this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm still waking up a little bit, but that's okay. What's very fascinating, guys, is if we go over to here and we just look at so here's 7:30. And if we just look at these four true opens, I'm not even gonna look at the other ones. It becomes very clear that, and this one is marked out wrong just barely. It's kind of confusing because like this, the true open, it could be either the close or the open of this or the close of this, right? Because this is like technically like a void. You can see if I mark it out as the close of that, then we actually do manipulate the true open. So that's something that I think you can't overlook. And then bang, right? You can see all the true opens get manipulated, and then we expand. We had bullish SMT here. So I think this will be the low. I think we're going to backtest the top of this NWOG, and then I think we're going to go higher. There's, yeah, it's seeming that's like pretty likely to me. We got previous month's high. So I think what I'll do is I want to find some kind of continuation play to the upside. And we might be getting it here pretty soon. Maybe there'll be some kind of outside bar. And I think we'll continue higher here. So we get an outside bar. Oh, we got a pin bar on the 4-minute. Oh, we got this inversion for value gap. We actually might need to come back down a second time though, so I do have to be careful. I'm gonna wait. This is very fascinating right here. So this is also a new day opening gap. So we got the new. This is something that's really cool about true week open and true day open is they will both always come with a new week opening gap and new day opening gap respectively. For true month open and true week open. Yeah, I mean, this looks just like a pin bar on the 4-minute. This really is a pin bar, huh? Hang on. Yeah, I'd be interested to see us come down and fill this, right? and then maybe use CE of the other one. Hey, what up, Pop here? So, I think we're gonna get continuation to the upside here. That's kind of where I'm standing here. Well, actually, I don't want to say anything too soon because I still am kind of waking up a little bit. But was there news? Yeah, there was. And that's something. Okay, yeah, I should have put the news in the chat. There was CPI. There's actually news at 10 a.m. today. New home sales. So essentially, what I'm looking at here is I'm curious, since we perfectly souped midnight, I'm curious if we souped midnight perfectly with SMT beneath every true open. We souped it below. We souped midnight. We souped 7:30, and then we obviously were below true week open and true month open. So now we're back testing these with the end dog and new week opening gap. I'm curious if we just continue to the upside here to previous month's high. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Is there a higher time frame SMT with this low? Because if so, that would, really increase my conviction. Yeah, man, it just kind of looks like we're back testing these new week opening gaps, and then we're going to continue. Nice. 1800 wick 4-hour candle. Oh, sick, bro. Yeah, so you could take this 4-hour pin bar if you want. Not 4-hour, 4-minute pin bar if you want. I'm more interested in seeing us maybe come down, sweeping this low, and then maybe getting something then. That's kind of what my preferred, that's my preferred scenario. at the 50%. Nice. That's great. Okay, we have bearish SMT with this. So once again, I could see us coming in, taking this low one final time. Yeah, man, you really could have. Yeah, once again, the reason I'm bullish is just because, once again, true opens are some of the one of the easiest ways to get bias, because it will just like perfectly soup it. So, to me, that's a pretty strong sign that we're going to opposing draws on liquidity, which most obvious one is previous month's high. There's also high of day, right? So high of day. Yeah, that's one reason why I'm practicing on demo, is because I want to trade with no fear and no worries, and with that in mind, then I can take trades that are like that, where I could just hold and not really care. That's the benefit of that, honestly. And actually, the real reason, as you guys already know, is just because I'm saving up and I'm gonna put a whole bunch of money in a personal account at once. That's why. That's the real reason. Alright, I'm kind of expecting a dump. Just to go take that low, and then I think we'll go higher. Or at least this low. One of the two. So we could take a look at see what kind of buy model we have here, because to me it's kind of looking like maybe a buy model here. Another thing to note is this is an RTH gap, right? But you can make the case, there's always the case that there's RTH gaps below as well. So, right, we got an RTH gap here. Not ignorant of that. There's one here. There's actually two RTH gaps here and here. If it closes below 950, 900. Oh, 950 on the 4 hour. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Okay. This 4 minute pin bar is playing out. Once again, I wanted to see us come down and take that low again, but hey, maybe we're gonna go higher off of this. Like, I'm bullish, but I want to see some kind of dump, and then trade to the upside here. All right, we got 11 minutes till market open, so we'll just have to see. We can project out this pin bar. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. Is there any case to be bearish? What do you guys think the case is to be bearish? I mean, if I go to even the 15-minute, here, I'm going to get rid of all this. It kind of just looks like we are just going and respecting this imbalance to go higher. That's what it looks like to me. And actually, you know what? This, you can consider high of day a data high, can't you? Yeah, this is 100% data high, right? So I don't want to be the guy that sits here and forces a trade, but I think we'll go higher. High of day and data high. I'm not going to force anything. I did want to see a dump. I don't know what to say other than we're not getting it, right? I think we'll draw up to this, and then we'll draw up to this. Once again, new day opening gap, respected. New week opening gap. I kind of wanted to see a dump. To go maybe tap C of that new week opening gap, just so we could go higher. But this 4 hour pin bar is playing out. Not 4 hour, 4 minute. If there was an outside bar, I probably would have taken it. I don't think there was. So you can see the pin bar being respected here. But now I'm just thinking we might need to, yeah, we might just go higher. But I did want to see us dump a little bit so I could get an entry. Alright, 3-minute inverse here. This ain't my type of trade, guys. You have to realize I only take trades that are correct according to my back testing. This is not correct according to my back testing. So, we chillin'. We're chillin'. We're gonna draw higher though. Yeah. Someone could have taken this, right? Oh my. But it's just not my type of trade. I just don't know when we're gonna get, like, market open is in 5 minutes. For all I know, market open is probably gonna deliver us higher. That's besides the point though. Market open could dump and we sweep out lows and then we go higher. So I'm cautious. Patiently waiting. And you know what? This is a nice breaker, order block, whichever you want to call it. I don't mind maybe utilizing that. Okay, so if we come down, tap that. Ooh, you know what? So this is a 1 minute change in state. Was there a 15-minute gap or a 15-minute? Ooh, 15-minute breaker over here. Okay, things are getting interesting. So we got a 15-minute P array, right? So was that market open? Okay, I'm anticipating continuation to the upside. Let's drop down to a low time frame chart here. We're getting bullish SMTs. Once again, I wanted to see us come down anyway and tap CE of this. This is exactly what I wanted to see. You think we're gonna close below this? Yeah, I'm gonna take longs if we can get well, actually, now you gotta be careful because, you know. No, actually, the only reason I would be careful not to long yet is because true opens. We have manipulated midnight. Oh, maybe we need to manipulate 7:30. That is a case you could make. Okay, well, we'll just wait. We'll just see. Crazy bearish SMT there. You know, that was probably a Phoenix model. Yeah, you can clearly see that was, right? Sometimes those are not the easiest things to see. I'm gonna be real, you know? Alright. Getting some kind of, a little bit of a little baby reaction here. We got an SMT. Market is open, right? We just tap CE of that. Prepared to take anything. Oh, we might get 1 minute outside bar. Oh, we might actually. Yeah, we might actually get that close, like Javier is saying. We'll see. Actually, I'm gonna lean towards my initial bias. I like this pin bar. Is that an outside bar? Okay, hang on. I gotta make sure I do this correctly. I'm super bullish right now, though. Okay, 15. Okay, I'm going long here.
Order filled.
And the reason is shadow model, because we have a 15-second change in state off of the new week opening gap. I'm trying to show my screen. I'm trying to switch it. Oh, you can't see my face. This is the hard part about trading live and also showing my screen. Oh my gosh, where's my face? That's not it.
Stop filled.
Dude, where's my face at? So the shadow, that trade was never invalidated. Okay, so that's the issue, right? That trade was never. Okay, can we? Once again, this is the issue with trading is like I want to show my screen, but it's so tricky when it's whatever. Bro, what? Oh my gosh. Once again, nothing was invalidated, bro. But so upset right now. Oh my. So this is the trade I was trying to take, just so you guys are aware, right? I'm trying to take this trade, this 15-second change in state off of the new week opening gap and the new day opening gap. This was a great trade. I tried to take this. I got stopped out. Is this the first plan for value gap? Where's the first plan for value gap? We inverse this. Once again, everything I was saying was completely right so far. I like this inversion right here. I'm gonna long this inversion right here. So if we go down and retest that, I'm gonna go long. Because we inverse this gap.
Order filled.
And I'm going to take this to the data high. Okay, this should be good. This should be good. Once again, this one shouldn't have stopped me out. It's kind of confusing because, you know, trading live is hard, and it's hard to not mess up where you put the stop loss. But this one shouldn't have stopped me out. But the problem is, I was over $40 in drawdown, so I was supposed to stop myself out. That's the issue, right? Is I was supposed to stop myself out here, and I didn't, but I was supposed to. So, yeah, whatever.
Stop filled.
Okay, I'm gonna go on a walk. For anyone who's watching the stream, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you... Bro, I have not done a single thing wrong. I have not done a single thing wrong. The only thing I did wrong was... when I entered this trade, it's hard, man. It's hard because, you know, I entered it right here on this change in state. I should have had stop loss at the low, but if I have stop loss at the low, well, then all of a sudden now I don't have a one. I'm not able to risk one contract. So I had to buy underneath the change in state in order to be able to have one contract. Once again, both of these trades are still valid. Oh my gosh, bro. And neither of them were invalidated. And yeah, neither of them were invalidated. It's just the tricky thing is not risking more than 40. That's the thing, because I'm trying not to risk more than what I'm supposed to. Yeah, it's not easy, guys. Once again, I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, well, I did. What I did wrong was it's hard to explain. I don't know. The execution. I messed up the execution. I messed up where I should have had my order got filled. So if we rewind it, I'm pretty sure I just market buy here. That was a mistake. So the market buy was a mistake. Honestly, I should stop market buying because like whenever I do a market order buy, I usually mess up with where I want to get filled. I'm not gonna lie. I should never do market buys unless I am pretty confident that I'm gonna get a good fill. Because I entered market and I got filled up there and then it messes everything up. If I do a limit fill, I know exactly where I'm gonna get filled. That is a huge lesson. I'm like look, right? If I market buy, here's the issue. If I market buy, I get filled obviously slightly higher, right? So I market buy. Now, what happens when I risk one microcon? So ignore this first decimal because we're on NQ instead of MNQ. So I'm risking one micro. I get stopped out. 15-second change in state. Nothing is wrong about this, but if I had just done a limit order instead of a market order, I'd get filled and then we'd go higher. I don't mind this change of state back down. The thing is, though, we have not taken that data high. Whew. Okay, so I wouldn't have hit take profit anyway, so it's like... Wait, why is there a limit order here and why isn't it going away? Okay, we just took these low time frame true opens. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I really do like mostly just entering with limit orders. Makes it so I don't mess up the fill. You know what I mean? And that's an important lesson, right? I hate messing up the fill. If I mess up the fill, I don't know how much I'm risking. And if I don't know how much I'm risking, then it makes trading pretty hard. Right? Because when I do my back testing, you're kind of implying you know where you're going to enter. That's something that's kind of taken for granted about back testing that you can't do in forward testing unless you enter with a limit order. So I think the solution is you just got to enter with a limit order. Otherwise, you're running this headache situation where you don't know where you're going to get filled. That's going to mess up where your stop loss is. That's going to mess up how much you're risking, which is something you're taking for granted. Nice 4-hour top wick. I'm still bearish. Nice. I'm bullish. Looking like this is a breaker here. So I do want to go in and lower time frame on this breaker. Find the Reaper gap. I'm going to go for a 15-second change in state off of this.
Order filled.
Okay, I entered on a limit order with this 15-second change in state off of the Reaper gap here. Yeah, I think the solution is just always entering with limit orders, dude. I really do. Then you don't ever have to worry about where you get filled. I don't have to stress about that. It's a good lesson I've learned today. You birded these markets today? Nice, bro. Yeah, guys, that's the secret. That's the secret. I'm not doing market orders anymore. I don't like them. Right? If I want to know where I'm going to enter, I got to enter on a limit order. You caught the low of CPI. Dang, bro.
Stop filled.
That's the secret, guys. I don't like market orders anymore. I'm only entering on limit orders because then I always know how much I'm risking. You just caught the longs. Nice, dude. Check Discord. I posted it. Okay, I'll check it in a second. Yeah, very valuable lesson learned from me today. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I did take it. I just I should have taken it with a limit order because then I'm never gonna. Then I don't have to stress about where I get filled. I think that's a huge lesson from today. So, okay, we're getting outside bar. We just got outside bar. Oh my gosh, we just got outside bar. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Come on, fill me. So yeah, this 15-second outside bar is beautiful. I don't know if I'm gonna get filled though. No! 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 I should have just market bought. Oh no! Why does it like no matter what I do, it's wrong? Yeah, we're going to the data high now. That was beautiful. Look at that. Look at that soup and then outside bar. Okay, I'm not entering on a limit order anymore there. I don't regret trying to put a limit order there though. I think that was the right decision. I think from now on I just gotta always enter with limit orders. That really is a good lesson, honestly. Like even on an inversion for value gap, I can plop in that limit order and still know exactly where to enter. Oh, we might get another one. Massive lesson today here about limit orders because now I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm still bullish here. Okay, if we get this. I mean, this one maybe you can market buy. I think there's certain cases you can market buy, but most of the time you want to limit buy to make sure you get filled where you want. I don't know if that's a trade or not. Okay, I think I'd wait for the 15-second to inverse here. Actually, the 30-second looks clean.
Order filled.
Okay, I'm entering on that 15-second inversion there. That's not where I want the stop loss. Whoops.
Stop field.
Oh my gosh, bro. What the heck? We're obviously going higher. We just used this change in state off the end dog. Okay, I can't trade on the Trade Evade account anymore because I used the 4 bullets. So I'm closing this out. That's my rule with Trade Evade is I'm not, even though it's a sim account, I'm treating it like it's real. So we're now only trading on the trading view. Okay, I like that. That actually looks really nice. Yeah, I'm following my rules. So the rule is unlimited trades on the Trading View paper account, but then on the Trade Evade paper account, I'm treating it like it's gonna be my real eventually, where it's 4 bullets max in a day. Okay. Okay, this actually does look pretty bearish now. Five-minute change in state, looking nice. Then again, yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's why we haven't gone higher. 930 lows. Yeah, that would make sense. All right. Oh man, is this the outside bar? This is, huh? Okay. I don't want to be that guy, but I might just try this like usual. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. 930 lows need to get taken. But yeah, I'm just trading on the TradingView account now because I'm just doing 4 trades on the Tradevate. A lot of lessons learned today for me. I might take a little break though. Yeah, a higher time frame's bullish, I would think. Well, oh man, I'm so tired. This is not good. But I think the lesson of always do limit orders for entry instead of market orders, besides rare exceptions, is a super super valuable lesson because I just don't, I want to be able to control where I get filled. Otherwise, I have no idea where my stop loss goes. I'm so tired. Yeah, I think we'll go higher here, huh? Yep. Here we go. This is it right here. Well, The first presented for Valley Gap. We gotta have one, right? Oh, we had it up there. This bearish SMT is formed out of nowhere. I'll be amazed. Okay. Okay. Yep, this is why I like entering with limit orders now, guys. This is why. Because now I can control my entry. I don't have to worry anymore about where I'm going to get filled. I just know. This is the way. This is the way. Limit orders are the way. I don't want to have to deal with that. You won too? Nice. You don't like this IPG? Dude. At this point, I'm probably not taking the best trades. This is all on the TradingView paper account. I'm not even taking this on the Trade-O-Bait because I've already taken so many trades. You're back again after a hangover. Bro, that's oh my gosh. This is seeming to me still like a 2022 model, but I might get off the charts because I'm not, I don't know. I just feel like I need to get off the charts. And then I'll journal. I'm going to journal the trades. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to put it in my spreadsheet. Yeah. Dude, FA. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you. just
FA's just having fun and then waking up and trading, bro. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Well, yeah, I'm gonna call it. I don't know. I just did not get enough sleep. I gotta work on that. One day at a time, guys. One day at a time. Yep. And I'll journal everything, don't worry. Hey, what up, Mayank? How's it going? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. And then I'll do the market recap.